I knew somebody from my school who was going to the same university, so we ended up just kind of meeting twice in Mumbai. Like we were all from Mumbai, so kind of got lucky and we met up twice. We were like just ensuring that everybody is thinking the same, are on the same level set, and everything mindset is the same, and that's how we just went ahead with it. So we were like 7 of us, and like yeah, that's generally how it is in Boston. So if you want to stay in the city, the rent is like super high, and since you've come just from India, it's like super expensive for you. At least that's what you would think at that time. So we used to stay 7 in like a 2-bedroom apartment. For like the first year, the rent was like $500, $500 a month per person, and this was only rent. Then there was like the internet, there's phone bill, there is food, there is grocery. So it used to come to around $800 per month. Yeah, and the way the expenses was, like, we used to actually cook at home a lot, so that we used to save money getting grocery because that's cheaper. Doing everything on your own, so like your laundry to food to to setting up your room and stuff like that. So that all was pretty it was challenging, but I think it was really I mean, when I look back now, it was really helpful. In Mumbai University, I'm looking at like say the past 5 years papers, and I know the questions, and I'm going to just study these, and I have these books and I have these notes that I'm going to study from. That doesn't work here. So and the assignments were pretty challenging compared to how we would study in the university, where most often than not you're like copying the assignments for somebody else, and just for the matter of grading, you're not actually learning. So here it's like you're really tested on like the concepts in the assignments, and it's very intense. Like you take a lot of time to do the assignments, and you have to put in that time. You would get introduced to all the professors who would be teaching all the courses. They would tell you about the structure and how. So co-ops in Northeastern had a cycle. So either you are in like the first cycle or the second cycle. So you get to do a co-op after your second semester or your fourth semester, something of that sort. So they would all tell you that this is how it's going to be and all that. So, and you would just know like the number of people which are there and kind of understand how many other people are in your course together. That was about it. I think we were 120 people in like the fall 2014 batch. And I would say there were very few foreigners. So foreigners as in very few Americans. I'd say 90% of like the folks I knew had prior experience, like almost all of them from say 1 year to 3 years to 5 years. During university, I think the outside activities were just like sometimes we would play like soccer or go to the gym or something, if that's counted as an outside activity. Other than that, between like after assignments or say there is a we would travel. So we would go to New York or go around in Boston.